Hello, I'm Graham Thornhill from Thornhill Range Cookers. This is a short video to show you how to make door adjustments on your Thornhill Range Cooker. Here we have a 5-oven one, but they're all the same. All the doors are the same on the cookers. There are two ends to the cooker, the hinge end and the catch end. And there's a rope seal around it. Now when they're new, the rope seal is quite stiff and needs bedding in. So there are slight adjustments to be made, often at the end of the first week. And then also adjustments later on over 2-3 years as the rope settles in a bit, you can tighten it a little bit. There's another thing that sometimes happens when they're new after the first week or two. To protect the glass, I use fibre washers. So the catch is this turned part. Catch is the turned part with a nut, a stainless steel washer, and then a fibre washer to protect the glass and to spread the load a bit. To adjust it, you need a 13mm spanner, loosen the nut, and you can turn it in or out according to your needs. So you can loosen it and just pinch it shut again. And then it should just slam shut nicely back like that. If at the end of the first week you could also just check, don't go mad, just pinch, and it should stay, it should be tight. The other end consists of a solid hinge block, solid stainless, with an M10 thread in it and an M8 on the back. To protect the glass again, we use a black fibre pad, and then from the back it is bolted on to the front. Into the hinge goes the hinge pin itself, and this is an M10 hexagon socket grub screw, but we turn it down to 8mm. But if you can see, just about see by that, you might be able to see that we've turned it eccentric, so this side is in line and it's off-centered. The effect of this is that when you screw it in, I don't know whether you can see that, but it's in effect doing that. When I turn that on here, the effect of that pin going like that is to cause this to do this. So we can make adjustments and allowances for movement. And castings are never perfect. They are made of sand and they can be moved. They can be plus or minus a mil. Once it's in position, we've got it in position, which we use the 5mm Allen key. We can turn that once it's in place. Once it's in place, we've got it where we want it, we put in this grub screw. Again, 5mm Allen key in the end of it, and that goes in there. And that stops the pin turning once we've got it to the optimum position. That just goes in and locks it. So to adjust it, if it's gone out, first of all, we take the Allen key out, the grub screw out, using the 5mm Allen key. One. And two. We then use the same Allen key and we can do that. And if you could see, it's difficult to see on the film, but the door is going up and down as I turn that, and also up and down as I turn that. So we get that in the optimum position where that just goes over the top there, and then we're happy with that. So then we put the grub screw back in place. It's very important that these are tightened. And you need a lot of strength. The other way you can do it is to use a bit bodgy, but you can do that. You really give it a good tighten up so that it shouldn't come loose. But I would also, at the end of the first week of use, check those haven't come loose. Sometimes the heat causes expansion and contraction. Another point to remember is these must not be tight. If you tighten these down, the door is difficult to open. So just crack them to make sure they're loose, and just do that. And we can see now that this is adjusted and door. Now as the rope seal goes, or as you can pull it in on here by undoing it and loosening it. So that's the simple way of doing it. It's not very complicated. You can do it yourself, or you can ask your annual maintenance person.